Hi guys, welcome to Keys. So this is one of our first video. Probably we'll be posting more such videos. So uh, today we are going to talk about Apple launching all their new MacBook, iMac Mini, MacBook Pro, all their non-mobile computers using ARM processor instead of Intel processors. And with ARM is basically a company which designs the processor, and then the other companies which are developing the processors and putting their own brand names. Apple is already doing it for iPad, different iOS devices, and they are naming it with A series like A4. It started with A4, now it's up to A12. And so why is Apple doing this? Why is Apple moving all this desktop from Intel to ARM based system, designing their own processor? Reason is this: right now, see, if you want to buy MacBook Air, you are checking. If you want to buy MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, or iMac, you are checking what processor it is, and then you are checking what is the equivalent of this. Like Intel, let's say MacBook Air is coming with Intel i3 and 8 GB RAM and 256 GB SSD hard disk, and it is costing $1,000. And then you are checking that okay, Dell is giving same processor, same RAM, same hard disk, and is half the price. So they are losing the market share like this because they have to compare not just on the software front but also on the hardware front. So now they are building their own. They are going to use their own processor with similarly, most likely it is going to start with A13 or A12, and they are going to use it for their desktop, all kind of their laptop, MacBook Air, and all this hardware equipments. This will help them positioning their product without in comparison to the other brands. So they are able to sell it whole as a hardware and software, and they can say that okay, check it based on its performance, not based on what is hardware inside. And that way they are able to position themselves different from the market. But will it help them? We don't know, because they are already doing it for mobile phone, but they are losing the market share in big way in last couple of years. And reason is this, that different companies are coming up with lot of innovations like 4 cameras and optical zoom and in-display fingerprint sensors and whatnot, and Apple is lagging behind in innovation on this front. So even though people are not able to compare like Apple to Apple, but still people are able to compare that what kind of performance they are getting in return, what kind of features they are getting in return, what kind of hardware technologies they are getting in return. So I don't think this is going to complete help them, but this is one way of positioning them themselves differently from the other player in the market. Second thing, which is not, this is their selling point, but this is not really true. What they are saying is that because of this, you will be able to run your iPhone and iPad applications on the desktop also. So you don't need to, as a developer, we don't need to write separate application for desktop anymore. So whatever application we'll write for iPad, because the screen real estate or the screen area is same for iPad and desktop, the ratio and screen size, especially for the laptops. So we are able to run same application on the desktop also, because now it is going to have same processor, same architecture of the processor. Well, somewhat it is true, but not 100%. They can still do it if they want to do it. It may not be able to use full capability of the hardware, but still they can do it, and they are going to do it. So what they are going to do now for next 2 years, that even on your Intel based hardwares, because they are going to launch it in September, and it will not happen that all of a sudden all old system will be out of market and new one will be in the market. It's not possible. So they are going to give you all the latest operating system for quite some time. At least they are saying that they are hoping for 2-year transition period, but I guess it will be for further some years, because normally they are supporting for almost like 5-6 years. Like as on today in 2020, you can install their latest operating system for devices which were bought in 2014-15, like this. So they are going to continue it for quite some time, but eventually all their platform is going to be based on the AR. So even during this stage, transition phase, you will be able to run your iPad applications on desktop. You will be able to play on your games, or enterprise applications, you can use it on the iPad as well as on the desktop. So I hope you guys like this information. I will be putting more information, whatever happened on WWDC, Worldwide Developer Conference of the Apple. There are a lot of things which has happened. So like they are showing right now that they have tied up with different software companies to make their software already available for their new platform. And we as a developer companies, we don't need to worry about all this, because we have written code in Swift, and we just need to rebuild it in the Xcode, and it will automatically generate the build for the required hardware information. So this is their new operating system which is coming, is called Big Sur, and is that operating system in which you will be able to run your applications from iPad as well as on iPhone on your desktop. So I hope you liked it. I will be putting more information about it, what else is happening there, and what kind of changes we'll see with the new hardware and software which is coming out. If you like it, subscribe to it. And also after this video, I am going to publish one video which will show you the comparison of different cloud companies from India point of view, because it's like really big thing. Cloud is really big. It's not so easy. So we normally do it client specific, but this will be very generic. It will suit 90% of the business which is happening on the internet. 90% of the users can just make a decision based on what I am going to show you in the next videos. Wait for it. Thank you for watching.